Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that almost half of everything you do happens without you even thinking about it. Sounds impossible. Well, that's exactly what journalist Charles Duhigg reveals in his groundbreaking book, The Power of Habit. This isn't some far-fetched science fiction story. It's the reality of how our brains work every single day. The Power of Habit takes readers on a fascinating journey into the hidden world of automatic behaviors that shape our lives. Duhigg, a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, spent years researching why we do what we do, and his discoveries will blow your mind. He shows us that habits aren't just small quirks, they're powerful forces that control everything from how we brush our teeth to how entire companies make decisions. The book breaks down the science behind habit formation into 3 simple parts that Duhigg calls the habit loop. The cue, what triggers a habit, the routine, the actual behavior, and the reward, what we get from it. But here's where it gets really interesting. Duhigg doesn't just explain how habits work, he shows us real stories of people who completely transform their lives by understanding and changing just one key habit. What makes the Power of Habit special isn't just the science, it's the incredible true stories Duhigg tells. From a woman who stopped biting her nails by understanding her emotional triggers, to how a major corporation changed its entire culture by focusing on worker safety. These stories prove that small changes can create huge results. The book doesn't talk down to readers or use complicated science jargon. Instead, Duhigg writes like he's having a conversation with a friend, making complex brain research feel as easy to understand as your favorite Netflix show. He also gives practical, step-by-step advice that anyone can follow, whether you want to exercise more, eat healthier, or break a bad habit that's been bothering you for years. What's truly mind-blowing about this book is how it shows that habits aren't just personal, they shape entire communities and societies. Duhigg explains how successful social movements happen when people change their habits together, and how businesses can succeed or fail based on their collective habits. It's like seeing the invisible threads that connect all of human behavior. The book also tackles the question we've all wondered about. If habits are so automatic, are we really in control of our actions? Duhigg's answer is both reassuring and empowering. Once you understand your habits, you absolutely can change them. Personally, I found the book mesmerizing. I figured out my key habit that leads me to a productive day. Hint, it's my morning exercise routine. I actually insisted my wife read the book prior to getting married so we could work through our habit loops that we formed as a couple. We don't have repetitive arguments, and both of us recognize early on if we get into mindless repetitive habit loops. My only regret is that I didn't read the book sooner. I would have encouraged every one of my addiction patients to read it. We also would have worked together to figure out their triggers and found ways to alter their habit loops into something much more productive instead of destructive. The Power of Habit isn't just another self-help book filled with empty promises. It's a fascinating look at the science of human behavior that gives readers real tools to make lasting changes. Whether you're a student trying to develop better study habits, someone wanting to improve their health, or just curious about why humans act the way they do, this book has something valuable to offer. Duhigg proves that we don't have to be prisoners of our automatic behaviors. With the right knowledge and approach, we can rewire our brains and create the life we actually want to live. Check out my video on identifying your cues and working to modify your habit loops for more information. Understanding this process will have a major impact on your quality of life, and it's worth the time you invest in it. What's one habit you've always wanted to change but couldn't seem to stick with? Like and subscribe if you found this video interesting and helpful.